Hi, it's Tuesday, February 4th. I'm Rick. I'm running a little late today. As you may or may not know, I've been doing some reporting about stuff going on at the Hollywood Reporter. Really sucked up a lot of my day so far. But I wanted to make sure I got to this. Because I wanted to talk about this new Fox streaming service that was announced this morning. Not as you can imagine, not a lot of details. Basically, it's going to include the Fox Sports feeds, the Fox broadcast feed, um, basically all the Fox cable assets, probably. Everything's a little vague. We don't know what the price is going to be, although it was described in the call as, I want to make sure I get this right, consumer friendly. So I don't know what that means. I'm assuming that means less than $30 a month, but that's just a wild guess. Now, this announcement was interesting for a couple of reasons. One of which was, particularly in the sports media, there was a lot of speculation that the Fox Sports networks, now that Venue Sports has went away, they were going to end up in a deal as part of this soon to launch ESPN standalone app. And I always thought that was kind of unlikely for a couple of reasons. One of which is, you know, then you end up with an app which is essentially Venue Sports without the Warner Brothers Discovery stuff, which also seems that just you're going to get sued. It just seems like you're just asking to get sued by somebody. And the other aspect is if you're going to do this, why not do your own app? You can capture that customer information. You can hopefully get a little bit more than you would in a package deal. Um, and hopefully people will be willing to subscribe to both the ESPN app and the Fox app. Now, if you're a sports fan, this sucks because basically, if you want to cover even a large percentage of the live sports that are out there, this means you're going to have to subscribe to um, this ESPN app, the Fox Sports app, Max, so that you can get whatever sports Warner Brothers Discovery is carrying, as well as maybe Peacock or Paramount Plus, which is a lot. Um, it's going to be interesting to see what the tipping point is for consumers. I mean, at that point, for all the complaints of, oh, streaming costs as much or more than traditional cable, now you're getting into a cost where now is it more than traditional cable? It's more than traditional cable at the insane add-on prices that they offer. Um, there's a lot of things to get figured out, a lot of things to be announced. One of the interesting things I'm curious to see how it works out is how this is going to affect ABC or obviously Disney and Fox's relationship with their affiliates. There's this complicated money back and forth deal where if you're a local affiliate and say you're at a Fox affiliate, you're getting retransmission money from cable providers and presumably from these apps. And a large percentage, an increasingly large percentage of that money is going back to Fox for basically the thank you for providing Fox programming. And there's a lot of tension between that. And every time that money gets adjusted, there's a lot of squealing back and forth and a lot of threats of, this isn't worth it to me. The broadcast networks, they rely on this affiliate kickback money for a large percentage of their profits for the revenues. So they can't afford to stop the growth of that and stop the clawing back of those retransmission fees. But if you're an affiliate, it's really difficult because it's a tough business to begin with. Most of the money that you're getting in retransmission money is going to the network, who is providing a product that has a smaller and smaller audiences, accepting live sports. But at what point do you decide, what, the live sports audience isn't worth it for me? I can just not have live sports and I'll just do whatever, and I'll be fine. I'm curious to see how this plays out over the next 6 months, next year. It's there's a lot of details, a lot. Let me put that in capitalized letters, a lot to be worked out. But it's an interesting step. I'm not sure that people were really expecting Fox to launch their own app, and I'm really curious to see what they end up charging for it. So with that, I will be back tomorrow. As always, shoot me an email if you have any comments, any questions, any hints you want to throw out to me, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks.